ABC 3 Action News Midday starts now.
Well, the first day of winter may be around the corner, but it may not feel like it as we warm up to the 70s this week. As you take a live look across the valley from our SkyCam network over the South Valley, Yosemite, and the Valley Foothill communities. While some areas woke up to fog today, we are now looking for the possibility of rain in the coming days. Thank you for joining us this midday. We are live on ABC 30 Hulu Live and wherever you stream. I'm Jason Oliveira.
And I'm Graciela Moreno. We're already warming up as we approach the afternoon. Meteorologist Christine Gregory joins us now with a first look at conditions in your ABC 30 AccuWeather forecast. Christine.
Yeah, that's right. We are already eyeing many changes as we continue through this week. One of those being the toasty times we will be seeing for December standards, at least. I'll tell you when that is in a moment. But right now, we are warming things up pretty nicely for our Tuesday. We've got temperatures now just below 60, 59 right now in Fresno. Most of the Central Valley is warming into those 50s as we go throughout the course of the morning here. Of course, my graphics are being a little slow this morning. I'm just going to take a moment to click through them for you. We weren't also just tracking the cooler temperatures this morning, but we were also tracking the fog. So a quick update on that. You can see we've got decent visibility across most of the Central Valley. 10 miles right now in Fresno. Hanford, though, still seeing 6 miles there. So just a little bit reduced. These next few days, though, are going to feature some changes. One of those including the fact that we are warming not just today into the 60s, but it looks like 70s will be possible Wednesday, possibly even hitting record warmth. And of course, we'll break down more of those details coming up in just a bit. Jason? All
right, thank you. And developing now, firefighters are investigating what sparked an early morning fire at a home in central Fresno. Crews were called out to the home on Buckingham near Effie at about 5 a.m. They believe the fire started in a back corner inside the home before extending into the roof. Officials say the home was vacant and looks like it was being renovated.
Our primary concern was primary search to make sure no one was home. In these types of weather conditions, when it gets cold, our unhoused population seeks shelter. So we're always concerned with making sure, even though the property is vacant, that we don't have personnel living that might need rescue assistance.
Crews say the heavy smoke slowed down search efforts, but luckily no one was inside and no one was injured battling the blaze. Also developing, police are looking for the person who shot a man in west central Fresno. Officers responded to Shields near Valentine at about 5:30 last night. Investigators say the victim was involved in a fight with several people before he was shot. The man was taken to the hospital in critical condition. Authorities are not releasing any suspect information at this time.
New at midday, the U.S. Air Force has identified all 8 airmen involved in a deadly crash off the coast of Japan. Among them was 34-year-old Luke Unrath of Riverside, California. Officials confirmed today they are transitioning from search and rescue to search and recovery efforts after determining that it is unlikely anyone survived the crash. The Osprey aircraft went down last week during a routine training mission. So far, crews have recovered the remains of 3 of the airmen. They've located and are working to recover the remains of the other service members, but the remains of the 2 airmen are still missing. We turn now to Israel, the Israel-Hamas war. Israel is expanding its ground war in Gaza amid growing concerns about the humanitarian crisis unfolding there. Palestinians who escaped to the south now find themselves with nowhere to go.
ABC's Unit Roy has the latest on the intensifying fight, plus new details about what took place October 7th, the day the attacks began.
Israel ramping up operations